What's up? This is Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures. In this video, I'm going to talk about how much a free boat costs. That's right, a free boat. So I got this boat for free, but it did not have paperwork. A friend of mine knows someone who has a marina. We went there and this boat had just been sitting there. My friend was basically said, "Hey, can Sean have the boat?" The guy's like, "All right, yeah." So it's a boat dealer. But they took the boat on the trade like 12, 13 years ago. There was no paperwork. So I had to file for what's called a bonded title. I had to pay, it was like $100 some for an insurance bond to insure this whole process. It took an entire summer trying to get the paperwork. Finally got the paperwork through, and I got the bonded title for the boat. So let me talk about some of the money that's going into the free boat. Just to get all those types of permits and stuff, a couple $100 in. You can see on the back seat there was like a green outdoor carpet that had been glued to it. It was really bad. I just ripped it off and glued down some exterior carpet, just brown, kind of matched the boat a little better. And I also put new lights. The lights weren't working, so I just pulled out the old lights and put in new lights. And basically what I did to get the lights all the way through the trailer inside the tubing, I cut the wires at the front and I taped my new wires to that, and I pulled it all the way out, and it brought the wires all the way through the body of the trailer. I also added side lights. It did not have side lights. And, did a better job with the ground up here. I bought new hooks for on here. And I mean, the lights and the hooks, the lights were probably $35. I'll put links for that kind of stuff in the description. The tires are going to need to be replaced. I've been using them, but they're old, getting a little bit dry rotted. So, if you want to get the whole rim and tire together, that's for a pair, you're looking at $120 or so. The motor did not come with a motor. I bought this, the cheapest motor I could find, for $250 off a guy. I had the trolling motor, and I rigged up I have this little cheapo fish finder. I rigged it up portable so that I could take it off and bring it in the house, as well as the trolling motor when I'm not using it. Just bought an anchor yesterday. Anchor was like $42. So I know I haven't given you numbers for everything here, but I have about $700 into the boat at this point in time. I redid all the wood, the pressure treated lumber here, and I created like a little mount for the fish finder thingy. I also mounted a little pole holder right there for my GoPro. I put a monopod down in there, and different ropes, all that stuff. It's just added up over time, and I'm currently, I'd say, about $700. So a free boat really isn't free. And just wanted to, one other thing that I've done, I bought, there's a very small leak somewhere near the front, so I bought like this real special caulk stuff, marine caulk, and I caulked it. It's like a 7-day cure time. I'll provide a link for that in the description. I tried the boat yesterday for the first time, and there was no leak at all for a while, but then eventually water started to come in. And what I looked at, this stuff, I flipped the boat and put this stuff on, but there's a couple spots where the gap was there's such a gap when I cleaned it out that some of that caulk seeped into it and probably created an air pocket, and so water was able to kind of get through anyway. So I bought some more of that caulk. I'm going to redo it today in the spots where I got little air pockets from the way that kind of cured. So a free boat is not free. The reason I'm telling you this is partly because originally I was just going to buy a boat. I was going to spend like $1,200, $1,500 on a boat, and if I had it all to do again, I probably would have just did it that way. some things to look for if you're going to do that is, you know, the tires. What kind of condition are they in? Obviously, it's hard to know if the boat's going to leak at all. Just looking at it, you know, you could ask the owner. It doesn't mean they're going to be honest. But to put that special caulk stuff, so this is a riveted boat, aluminum riveted boat. So they're like, everything's kind of got rivets. You can put that little caulk stuff on every rivet, which I'm going to do in the front where we're getting a little bit of a leak. But you can also buy a paint and paint the whole bottom of the boat. I think it costs like about 150 bucks for that special paint. So the point is, if you're getting like an old aluminum boat like this, you can waterproof it. You're going to spend probably 200 bucks getting the stuff to do that. Factor that into your calculations as far as when you're buying a boat from somebody. So trailer, lights, you want to see that they work. You want to check the tires. You want obviously, if it's got a motor, you want to try to get something with a motor on it. Have them put it in a bucket of water and run it to make sure that the motor runs. I made sure this motor ran before I bought it, and I couldn't believe I got it for 250 bucks. I mean, it's super old. It runs, you know, it does the job. And I also wanted a small motor so I could get some of the lakes around here have a 10 horse maximum limit. So I got 9.5 so I could be on basically any water body around here. That's some of the basics of the channel. Yeah, the channel. I say the word channel because I'm actually today starting a new channel. The first video is going to be up by the time this video goes live that you're watching right now. Make sure you check it out. It's do-it-yourself house projects, DIY house projects. I'm going to start off talking about the whole shed build that I made last year. So I built that shed and the little retention wall to the left. I had to cut down a number of trees in order to fit that. I had to use a stump grinder, so it's a whole series. The shed build, the stump grinding, that's a separate video. The cutting down the trees, a separate video. Putting in the retention walls, a separate video. And then I have like another 8 or 9 videos that I've recorded in addition to that I'm going to start uploading to that channel. So hey, make sure you check that channel out if you haven't already checked it out. Thanks so much for tuning in to this video. Until next time, take care and God bless you.